Welcome to Tabletop Battle Adventures, DDay, 1430 hours, Turn 29, Part 4. For the details, you'll have to watch the military summary video for this turn, which is the first video of this turn. We'll start out with a US order dice. We are looking at from the angle toward Carentan. It's held by the Germans. Hedgerows block line of sight unless there's a wall. Germans control the one remaining bridge. And this river lock, also controlled by the Germans. It's open and flooding this way through the ruined armor under the destroyed bridge, flooding the green fields. Infantry advance, no run, and no vehicles. The brown fields are normal movement, not flooded at all. (116th Infantry platoon guide and radio operator will receive a run order. And I'll run over to these dead Germans and pick up the 3 grenades. They won't be able to pick up the grenades until next turn. 506 2nd MMG team, center screen, receive a fire order. They're going to open fire on the 6th Fallschirmjäger forward observer who was just revived from his wound by the crew members of the half-track in the center screen. They'll be hitting on 5 shots, long range 4, soft cover 5. And there, he's down, isn't he? So that'd be 7s. And we're gonna shoot at the crew members then who are not down. I'll be needing long range 4, soft cover 5s. 2 hits, 4s to wound, 5 6s to kill. 1 half-track crew member killed. 116th Infantry heavy machine gun team receive a run order. 1058 Grenadiers, 3rd Section Assistant Leader on the balcony. He'll receive an advance order. He has a Panzerfaust, and he's going to target the 2nd Armored Division half-track number 3. It still has 4 or 5 Rangers inside of it. 2nd Rangers. So he'll need a movement 4 and point blank range 3. Misses. 1d6 in the scatter dice to see where this Panzerfaust rocket's going to land. Wasted opportunity. 2nd Rangers, 1st Platoon, 2nd Squad, 2 soldiers receive an advance order. They're going to exit half-track number 3. 1 BAR, 1 rifle. They'll fire in at the 6th Fallschirmjäger platoon leader, 1st Lieutenant Reese, and his dog, needing 2s for close range, or 2s for point blank range. 2 hits. Platoon leaders has 2 pin markers, and German NCOs and officers or veterans can only be killed on 6s, wounded on 5s, but his dog can be wounded on 4, killed on 5-6. The dog's wounded. Dog will be bleeding out in 5 turns. 6th Fallschirmjäger, 2nd Section, LMG gunner in the attic has 3 pin markers. He's going to receive a rally order. 10 and under to pass. He'll get rid of D6+1 pin markers. He's pin free. 2nd Armored Division Sherman with the bulldozer blade in the front will receive a fire order. He is immobilized and the main gun turret jammed. He'll be passing this test with his captain right behind him in range. That'd be a 10 and under. He's good. Does not have a shot with the main gun, nor the hull-mounted MMG. We're going to go open-topped and use the MMG on top to target. Thinking this 1058 Grenadiers 3rd Section assistant leader who just shot the Panzerfaust at the half track. So he'll need 3s, long range 4s, single man 5s, hard cover 7s. Yeah. 2 possible, need 6s again. 916th Grenadiers, 2nd platoon, 1st section leader. He's going to receive an advance order. He's going to start falling back. I'm going to move him over where he can support. There's only one more infantry defender here on this main objective. Well, Carentan's the main objective, but an important secondary objective, the bridge, only has 1 soldier left here defending with an LMG from 6th Fallschirmjäger. And there's quite a few Rangers coming through this hedgerow to try to get to the bridge. We still have the Panther in place, but Jackson and Sherman coming. The Panzer IV is still here, though. But regardless, I think we'll pull them back. Sixth Fallschirmjäger MMG team. 2nd floor behind the window of this building. They're going to go on ambush so they can be ready to stop any of the Rangers who might make it to this bridge. They've got a great line of sight. They have 1 pin marker. Take the orders test at a 9 and under. 116th Infantry Forward Observer team, center screen. They're on ambush. They're going to spring it now, and they're going to call in an artillery strike for next turn on Panzerlehr Division half track number 1. I believe from there, the only friendly fire possible will be these soldiers here, which they're already facing a King Tiger, so you might as well bring artillery in. Also, there's a soldier here from 116th Infantry 1st Section, 1st Squad Leader. And then also, well, that's it, because the Sherman got knocked out on the other side of the building. There it is, artillery strike. There's our marker. .506 1st Squad LMG team is going to receive an advance order. They're going to move in through the hedgerow over to their 1st Squad assistant leader, who's bleeding out in 2 turns. They are not medics, but they can stop the bleeding on a roll of a 5 or a 6. First chance. Excellent. He's good. 1058 Grenadiers platoon commander, 1st Lieutenant Kreutner, and his radio operator. I'm going to go ahead and call in an artillery strike on the only target he can see from his position, because I can't call that in if I don't. I was going to put him on ambush, actually. But I think ambush, artillery strike, or fire order now, artillery strike next turn on the T-34 Calico Sherman. Or if he's on ambush, beginning of the turn, he has a radio. I could radio if I win the ambush and have him order the Panther to open fire on the Sherman. Give me the initiative in the tank battle. Alright, I'm going to put him on ambush. Not artillery strike. Not a fire order, an artillery strike. Yeah, on ambush. 6 Fallschirmjäger medium mortar team. They have 3 pin markers. They're going to go ahead and rally right where they're at. Going to pass this orders test at a 10 and under. They are going to get rid of D6 plus 1 pin. Pin free. 116th Infantry 3rd Squad Bazooka Team in reserve will come in with an advance order. They're going to come in. The only rule for reserves, you have to come in from a area that is in your control, not contested. So, for example, here on the left flank for the U.S. forces, right flank for the Germans, the King Tiger controls or it has this area contested. So we'll come in back here behind the Sherman Crocodile flamethrower tank, and we'll advance just to the edge of it into the contested area, but just barely. You can advance into the contested area, you just can't start from the contested area. And then we are going to work our way around, hopefully, and hit this King Tiger in the rear with the bazooka round. Second Armored Division, Company First Sergeant's tanks coming in from reserve with an advance order. Very dangerous shot, but he could actually take a shot at the Panzer IV through the gap. Incredibly dangerous shot. Or he could open fire on the 6 Fallschirmjäger 2nd Section soldier who's in the attic of the building center screen. Fire on him. I was also thinking trying to shot at the 6 Fallschirmjäger MMG team in the on ambush in this building center screen, 2nd floor, behind the window. I think it's too risky to shoot between our own tanks. So we're going to turn turret and take a shot at that MMG team that's inside of this building. We need a 4 for movement, 5 for long range, and yep, just the movement 4, long range 5. We can get hit here. MMG team in the 2nd floor will take D3 pins, 2 pin markers, and D6 hits. 5 hits on the soldiers inside. Plus 2 penetration, plus 2 damage. So these soldiers will be dying on 3s, wounded on 2s. They're all 3 are killed. The building will also take D6 hits. 5 hits to the building. Excellent shot. Hull-mounted MMG will fire at the 6 Fallschirmjäger 2nd Section LMG gunner who is in this attic here. You can see his brown D6 grenade dice. Maybe you can see him. The 4s for movement, 5s long range, hard cover 7, single mass, definitely 7s. This is 1 dice here. All misses. I'm going to end it there for the day. I think I'll be able to wrap this turn up next video in about 3 days from now. Maybe 10 or 15 more order dice to go. And it will be a German order dice. With losing the MMG team in the building center screen, that was probably the best defense the current 10 defenders had left. Well, maybe not. There's the half track here, number 2. And there's also this 9/16 Grenadier 2nd Platoon, 1st Section LMG team. They're far away from the bridge. The mortar team still in the fight, but need someone to radio them a target. And a couple more defenders here. About 3 more days to get back to the action.